Hello everybody and welcome to another video in Sjóher Football. The first round of the Besta Deildin here in Iceland, or the best league in English, is about to start tomorrow on Monday, and I cannot be more excited. So we're going to take a look at the first round, what games are being played, and how I predict them going. The Women's League is starting the week after the Men's League, so I will do videos on that just when we get a little bit closer to that's when the videos are going to come out for the women's team. So I'm not going to leave them behind. It's just they're starting a little bit later. With that being said, let's dive straight into the first match. So the first match of the season is between Víkingur and Hafnarfjörður. Both of those teams are aiming to at least be in the top 6, and I do believe that both of them are aiming to win the title. At least the Víkingur, they are the team to beat because they won the league last year. But Hafnarfjörður, in my opinion, they're a little bit further off, but I might be completely wrong. And this is the game to show me that I've been completely wrong. So yeah, I am going to predict a Víkingur victory here. But it's not going to be with a landslide or anything of the sorts. It's going to be probably 2-1, 3-2 kind of thing, something like that. Let's go with 3-2. Let's hope for a lot of goals from both teams. So yeah, I'm predicting Víkingur victory with 3 goals versus 2 goals from Hafnarfjörður. But both of these teams, they are really strong. It could go either way, to be honest. So yeah, be careful of that if you're going to put money on the line, which I don't recommend, by the way. Next up we have Valur versus Ebibuf, or Westman Islands. If you just look at the players, then Valur should win this game like 7-8, 9-0, something like that. It's probably not going to happen though. Valur is probably going to win though, but it's probably going to be closer to 3-0. 3-0, maybe Ebibuf can score a goal, maybe. So 3-0, 3-1. Let's go with 3-1. Let's hope for more goals. But yeah, this is not even a question, this game. This should be probably the easiest game to predict. It's going to be a Valur victory. Quite substantial. Next up we have Stjarnan versus Ía. Now this game might be a little bit interesting because Ía Akranes last season they barely escaped relegation. And this game might be just to showcase what Stjarnan has done over the season, if that's enough to, push them a little bit above the bottom half, or if they're still around the bottom half, and also how much all of these changes that Ía Akranes did, if they are going to amount to something, because this might be a little bit closer game than a lot of people are predicting. A lot of people are looking at this and be like, "Oh, Stjarnan is gonna win this easy peasy." Although that could happen, I'm not so convinced it's going to be easy peasy. This might be a tough game, and Stjarnan will probably win, but it's going to be like 2-1, 2-1, 1-0, something like that. And in my opinion, this is the most likeliest game to go into a draw out of all of the games this round. But because Stjarnan is on the home ground, they should be a little bit stronger than Ía Akranes. That's why I'm going with Stjarnan victory. Next up, we have Breiðablik versus Keflavík, and the only question here is how big is Breiðablik gonna win? Keflavík, I'm sorry, but I just don't see you winning this match, especially not on Breiðablik's home pitch. I mean, it shouldn't even be a question. This is going to be like 4-0. Maybe Keflavík can score a goal. So 4-1 maybe. Let's go with 4-1 because we're gonna hope for a lot of goals because that's what makes the league more fun. Next up we have KA or Akureyri versus Leiknir Reykjavík. This one might actually be interesting. Now, because like I said in the prediction for 2022, I predicted that Leiknir Reykjavík would be the team to kind of surprise us, be doing a lot more than what everyone is predicting them to be. So, are they going to start off the bat with just completely annihilating or something like that, or are they actually going to stand up to Akureyri? This might be a close game, so. And it's also a question of how is the new goalkeeper for Leiknir Reykjavík going to be? Is it going to be like a lifesaver from the bat, or is it going to take a little bit more time to get into things? So I'm going to predict that Akureyri is going to win, and in terms of score, it's probably going to be like 2-1, maybe 3-1. Yeah, I think 3-1 is more likely. So let's go with 3-1. But Leiknir Reykjavík could quite easily tease Akureyri if they wanted to. And lastly, we have Fram versus KR Reykjavík, and Fram is new to the league. But sometimes that helps new players, new teams, when they join the league because it's their home turf. Although not in this case because Fram is moving to a new area, and that area is not ready because the grass that they're going to be using hasn't arrived to Iceland yet. It's gonna arrive in I think it was next week rather than the week after that, but it's coming soon. So they are going to start maybe the first 2-3 matches on their previous home soil. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to affect them. But KR Reykjavík is a team that should, regardless, win this match. And this could either be a game that goes 1-0 or 2-1, or for KR Reykjavík that is, or it's a game that could go like 6-1, 8-2, or something like that. It's either or in this case. Yes. I'm gonna predict a more reasonable score, which is gonna be around Fram 1, KR Reykjavík 2, so 2-1 victory for KR Reykjavík. But again, and this Fram could easily tease KR Reykjavík a little bit, especially in the opening matches. Yes, so we're just gonna have to see. But of course, KR Reykjavík is a team that I support, so of course I'm gonna hope that they win this match. And they should, to be honest, because KR Reykjavík should be challenging for the title, while Fram should be battling for relegation. So it should be, but hey, we've seen it before it happened that the bottom teams they sometimes can tease the big teams. Now, the game to watch in this round, I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna be the opening match between Víkingur Reykjavík and FH Hafnarfjörður. Those are two teams that are gonna be fighting for the title. They're gonna clash it on in the opening match of the season. I recommend if you can watch one game, you watch that game, Víkingur Reykjavík versus FH Hafnarfjörður, because that's going to be a blast to watch as a neutral or probably even as a supporter for either team, but especially as a neutral, this is going to be a blast to watch. So I highly recommend, if you can watch this game, watch it. You will probably not regret it. So there you have it. These are my predictions over the first round. I know it's a kind of a shorter video, but hey, that's fine because it's the first round, just jumping out of preseason testing and all of that. So we'll see. We'll see how everything unfolds, and we will probably have a lot more to talk about coming into round 2. But other than that, that's it for today. Take care, everyone, and I will see you probably Thursday is when I'm gonna be reacting to all of this. I might. We'll see. Wednesday. Well, Wednesday's probably gonna be too late. So probably Thursday. That's when I'm gonna react to what happened this round. Predict for round 2, and probably in the coming week, we're gonna also do a video about how the Women's League are going to go. Until then, take care, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.